Hi, I'm Jen Holden with Compass in Annapolis, and this is the National Real Estate Market Update for November. Let's talk about what's happening in our national housing market. What's happening with mortgage rates? As you know, mortgage interest rates have climbed dramatically this year. The 3.83% increase is the largest year-to-date increase in over 50 years. And of course, this has created a pause in our market as buyers reassess whether or not they're being priced out. So to help you figure out what to do, let's look at why this is happening and what might be coming our way. Rates are increasing as the Fed tries to reduce inflation. And here in the beginning of November, we do expect upward pressure on rates in the months to come. However, most experts believe that the most rapid rate increases are behind us. What about a recession? As the year goes on, more economists believe that we will see a recession in 2023. So what does that mean for the housing market? Well, history tells us two things. Number one, a recession does not always mean that home prices will fall. In 4 of the past 6 recessions, home prices have actually increased. In addition, lending standards are tighter than they were before the 2008 recession, meaning we don't predict an extended period of price depreciation. Number two, a recession most likely means that mortgage interest rates will fall. In each of the past 6 recessions, mortgage interest rates have dropped every time. What are the expert predictions for home prices? Right now, demand has dropped, but so has supply, so that downward pressure on prices is limited. In other words, if you're waiting for a crash, you're going to have to keep waiting. Nationally, there are fewer new listings, and we are still in a seller's market. Days on market are rising, which, as we've talked about before, does present an opportunity for buyers to negotiate better terms. Experts are not in agreement about what will happen with home prices next year. We're seeing predictions from a 2.6% increase to a 5.1% decline. And big banks who follow national new builders do see some price depreciation. It's also possible that markets that were much more overheated than ours are going to see much bigger price declines. On average, we expect a flat or neutral market for 2023. And even the experts who predict next year will be a little rocky are not seeing that price decline extend past 2023. Most experts agree that for 2024, we will be back to a normal market of price appreciation around 3%. Locally, in every market we track, what we see is that year-over-year prices for October were up, but volume was down by almost half. We will continue to bring you that data every month so that you can put local context behind the national news. For some local context on prices, in October, prices in Severna Park were up 2.4% year over year, but volume was down 47%. In Annapolis, prices were up 9.1%, but volume was down 42%. And in Anne Arundel County, prices were up 4.8%, but volume was down by 43%. Another question on everyone's mind is, are we going to see a wave of foreclosures? Basically, no. As lending standards became tighter after 2008, the rate of foreclosure has dropped in this country every year for the past 10 years. In fact, only 0.4% of homeowners with a mortgage are facing foreclosure right now. That is within the tolerance of loan servicers under normal conditions. Finally, 91% of the homeowners facing foreclosure do have some equity, so they would be able to sell if they needed to. So in short, there is not a pent-up wave of foreclosures coming our way. A lot of people are wondering, should I buy a home right now? We've talked about how interest rates have shot up and prices are likely to stay neutral, maybe rise or fall a little bit over the next year. So what does that mean for your plans to buy or sell? This is a super personal question, and it really comes down to what your needs are and what your options are. If your other option is renting, you likely know that rents have skyrocketed across the country as well as locally. In addition, paying rent makes you less likely to be able to save up for a down payment. Over time, buying a home allows you to build wealth. In the long run, you'll be building equity, which is a great financial benefit. Your ideal home also has intangible benefits like stability, community, and lifestyle. So should you buy a home right now? Yes. If the time is right for you, you find a home that you love and it provides the community and lifestyle that you want at a monthly payment that makes sense for your budget. you also want to make sure that you're buying with the right terms and that you're considering the long run. Remember, the house that you love may be more expensive next year, or there may be more competition for it. But in the end, it comes down to what's most important to you. Our team can put national real estate news into context for your plans for a local move. So call us anytime. Thank you.